Man, stay safe world. You already know what's going on. We gotta talk about this beef between NOCAP and NBA YoungBoy, man. This is a prime example of why you never ever in your life should sign to another artist, especially if you're an up-and-coming rapper, man. It's just a bad decision. Just don't do it, man, because this could easily be your career path. We're gonna get into it right now, but before we do, I'm gonna need y'all to like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna run up this video. Make sure y'all check out the merch link in the description. StaySafeWorld.com. Get hoodies, tees, everything you need, man. So let's go. So basically, it was sort of like an ongoing discussion in the NOCAP on Instagram. He was basically interacting with fans, and then people were wondering how come he never collabs with his label owner, NBA YoungBoy. If you didn't know, NOCAP has basically been signed to NBA YoungBoy's label for like damn near like 3 years. NOCAP, he has like those ties of like being there for the longest, you know. He's been there since before he was really known in like the world. He's originally from Mobile, Alabama, which is close to Baton Rouge, so he's from the South. He has ties in that whole area and stuff, so you would think that NBA YoungBoy would show him some love the same way that he shows Quando Rondo some love. And fans were wondering how come they never collab. He basically said that he didn't want to collab because he didn't want to be seen as like NBA YoungBoy's sidekick, which is totally like a good thing to be. You want to be on your own separate shit. Like, I feel like a good example of this is Don Toliver. Like, no one really looks at Don Toliver, even though he signed to Cactus Jack. No one looks at him as like a fucking Travis Scott sidekick. He has his own like world, his own sound. He's completely different. Like, he just happens to be associated with the label, and that's sort of what NOCAP was trying to do. But then NBA YoungBoy, for some reason, goes out of his way basically to just hate on him, you know. Like, he basically, I mean, maybe there's something else really going on, because he definitely felt some type of way about this statement, because like he basically posted on his Instagram and he said, "I pay attention to all that slick ass shit you be doing and saying you a bitch ass nigga. What I call a real rapper, we don't do music because I don't fuck with speaking on me to those people. You my daddy artist. You a fucking worker, bitch. You ain't my brother. Fuck you. You pay me." Okay, see, like that honestly is like the worst. Imagine like your boss telling you this. Like, the dude wasn't even hating on him. And NOCAP be like, he don't be hating on people, but when people ask him, I know previously people asked him why he doesn't work with Lil Baby and shit like that, and he basically had not harsh words, but he just said sort of like not as nice of words as what he said there. Like, he didn't really say anything that crazy, man. Like, he just said the understandable argument, especially when you're signed to another artist. You don't want to be seen as their fucking sidekick and shit, especially when you're bigger than that. Like, you don't want to be Tony Yayo or some shit, or like a G-Unit nigga that no one's ever heard of, or like Lil Cease with Biggie. Like, you don't want to be that. Like, you don't want to be like some fucking sidekick, nigga. Like, you want to have your own career, especially too. Imagine NBA YoungBoy goes to jail or some shit, something crazy happens to him, or like there's like some type of scandal and his fans stop fucking with him, which I doubt will ever happen. But it's like, you don't want to be seen as that, especially because they act like this. This is what happens. His fans that were your fans, because you're really gonna be like getting his fans, they're gonna stop fucking with you if he stops fucking with you, which is like a major thing. Happens all the time with the rap world. But then NOCAP goes in response and he says, "I see it's my turn this week, huh? I never did a nothing bad. I screamed free you before and after every venue says club. I carried this shit when you was gone. I stopped fucking with niggas who would've did whatever to see you win, to stay loyal to your hating ass, and let me know what I owe you. I don't recall you giving shit. I took the blame for why we don't do music, cause I was trying to keep your hater card clean. But nah, we really don't do music cause he probably scared I'll be bigger on some baby shit. Bruh told Atlantic he wanted money for the feature on Mr. Crawford. You never supported me, you never posted my shit once. I've been signed to NBA for 3 years, but I'm raw, so I kept this shit going on my own." Basically, I feel like he's saying he never got any money, he never got any love, he never got any posts, he never got like the treatment that Quando Rondo basically be getting with collab albums and like posts and like talking about him and bringing him places and shit like that. Especially, you would think, I mean, Quando Rondo's lit, but I would say NOCAP is a bigger artist right now. Like, Quando, like, niggas know him for his fucking theatrics and like his friends getting shot and shit like right now. But it's like niggas really, I mean, he does have fans, like people do listen to his music, but I just feel like NOCAP has more of a following separate from NBA YoungBoy. I mean, like, not that Quando Rondo was really a sidekick, but if you were to look at it, I feel like Quando Rondo's career is more tied into NBA YoungBoy than NOCAP is, which in the long run, I feel like that probably does make NBA YoungBoy feel some type of way, because it's like, this dude, the fact that he has a big fan base and you're not even putting him on, that shows that he has the potential to be big by himself. He doesn't really even need this shit. He was just trying to show love because he's a fan, you know? But it's like, how are you gonna, the fact that he says this stuff and he doesn't say any crazy shit, I just feel kind of bad. Like, sure, it's a business and you sign, but it's like, these niggas from the hood, they're from the hood, the South hood. They're not like the regular hood. They're from like the boonies, like Mobile, Alabama and shit like that. Like, ain't much like really going on over there. So like the only opportunities they really have is this type of shit. And to find out that your like idol is a fucking like tweaking at you for no reason, man, like that must hurt. Especially too that you're tied into a contract with a nigga that doesn't even care about your career. It's like an L. But I feel like you can't do anything but respect the fact that he was able to come up on his own, you know, despite all the industry niggas. Like, NBA YoungBoy talks about being blackballed all the time, but it's like he's basically blackballing his own artist, man. How you gonna beef with your own artist? Like, sure, I guess he's saying that his dad signed him or whatever, but it's like, if a nigga's under the NBA icon and you're like getting money from the name, you know, like you're getting money from him, also from his art, you might as well show him love. Like, in the end, you'll make more money if you put him on your songs, because it's like, this nigga NBA YoungBoy is probably barely making money on his previous deal because of the whole label situation. I remember before he said he didn't make any money off YouTube, so you put him on a song, you could do the same thing with his money, you know? It's just not smart. I don't know why he's doing that. And I guess it's like one of those timeless phrases of like, you shouldn't like fuck with your idols, basically, because this is the type of shit that happens. So it's just unfortunate, man. This is why you should never sign to an artist, because these niggas be bipolar, these niggas be on drugs, these niggas be going through artist shit, but they're not businessmen. Like, they might have people that do business for them, but when it comes to signing, it's a pretty personable thing. Like, you don't want to get signed in a situation and then they end up not fucking with you on some art shit. Like, it's just crazy, man. It's just kind of sad. Who would have even thought that? Like, because the way that he shows Quando Rondo off like that, you would think that like he would do that for the rest of his artists, but obviously I guess he has no real connection with them. So, you know, it's sad, but this is a music world. Hopefully NOCAP will be okay. He has a fan base and he's building his shit up, and maybe he will be bigger than NBA YoungBoy one day. But hey, let me know in the comments what y'all think about this shit. Real say shit. You already know what's going on. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Peace.